everyone, today we are going to Huai Khaeng Wildlife Sanctuary in Uthai Thani. Right now we are here at Huai Khaeng Wildlife and Natural Education Center and we are about to go and do the activities here. So let's check it out. Huai Khaeng Wildlife Sanctuary is one of the most interesting wildlife watching located in Uthai Thani, which is in the northern part of Thailand, along the Myanmar border. It is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage. It is home to the largest population of tiger in Southeast Asia. The increase in population numbers of tigers in Huai Khaeng Wildlife Sanctuary can show wildness and well-being of the ecosystem, because tigers constitute the top carnivores in the ecosystem and is at the apex of the food chain. This means if there are many tigers which are carnivores, there are also abundant food which are large number of herbivores to feed the tigers. And when having great number of herbivores, it can show that there are also plenty of food source for them, such as trees, plants, and grass. Moreover, there are also whitewater buffaloes, which are nearly extinct and are only found in Huai Khaeng Wildlife Sanctuary. Here is the field tip of Huai Khaeng and Natural Education Center in Huai Khaeng Wildlife Sanctuary. The field tip is supervised by authorities of Huai Khaeng. Moreover, this field tip contains watching videos about Huai Khaeng, including its background and general information, and other interesting issues such as visiting the education center and discussing about tackling serious problem of Huai Khaeng. In this field tip can bring about raising your awareness about wildlife and nature and your interest in wildlife and natural conservation. Besides, jungle trekking is one of the main activities in Huai Khaeng Wildlife Sanctuary. You will be navigated and guided by the authorities and rangers of Huai Khaeng. This is one of the greatest ways to get close to the nature, because while trekking you will experience the real beauty of nature and get a chance of a lifetime to learn, explore, and marvel at rare and exotic flora and fauna, and see some wild animals such as bears, boars, and antelopes. During trekking, the authorities will narrate about some rare trees, exotic plants, and local wild animals. And give you some helpful tips for trekking. For example, how to find sources of drinking water in case of getting lost in the forest from water lianas or some tree roots. In addition, the authorities and rangers will also take you through challenging trails, and they are also willing to answer your questions regarding Huai Khaeng. Another interesting activity is tree plantation around Khaeng Wildlife and Natural Education Center area. This activity provides for gaining green environment, which is wildlife and natural conservation, and increasing natural food sources for wild animals. In this activity, you will be guided by the authorities about where to plant the trees, and they will help you to dig planting holes. Moreover, trees that the authorities advise to use in tree plantation are standing timbers, such as eucalyptus trees and teak trees. However, before planting standing trees, we have to ask for permission from the authorities, since they try not to interfere with the ecology. Moreover, you will learn how to make paper mache animals like hornbills and animal paper crafts at Huai Khaeng Wildlife and Natural Education Center.
สวัสดีครับ ผมเสือโคร่งสายพันธุ์อินโดจีน
In making paper mache animals, the authorities will provide you all materials you need and teach you how to do it. These paper mache animals can be adapted as paper mache fridge magnets and keychains. Moreover, there are rare animal marked slow pay, which is used to teach children, primary and kindergarten students about how valuable wildlife and nature are and how to save them. Likewise, you are able to make animal paper crafts like tigers by following the instructions on the animal handcraft paper sheet.
This is Mr. Sub Nakasatian, who has saved this World Heritage by his own life.
He is one of Thailand's tireless leaders in the field of conservation of Huai Khaeng Wildlife Sanctuary. He committed suicide in order to protect the park and the nature. The news of his suicide got big attention on the media and shocked the nation. And it has raised the nation's awareness about wildlife and natural conservation. After his death, Huai Khaeng Wildlife Sanctuary was declared an UNESCO World Heritage Site.